So much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's not too bad of a start today, although we do have some rain that's expected as the morning goes on and into this afternoon, all ahead of a cold front. Luckily, we're not going to be talking about severe weather by any means, but here's a closer look at First Alert Doppler radar showing that rain for us. We'll zoom in a little bit closer to show you where the heaviest of rain is currently. It's more so north of the I-20 corridor for now, but if you're traveling along Highway 49 there, you may come across some of those heavier downpours. Also, if you're near El Dorado, I'm sure you're experiencing some heavier rain, but again, not looking at any kind of severe weather for today.
Yeah, that's the little good thing is we get some much needed rainfall. And we're not looking at severe storms with it. So we will see some heavier downpours and, again, some isolated thunderstorms. So that is something to watch out for even into the rest of your day today. But, again, it should be pushed on out by the time that we hit the evening commute time. Still looking at some isolated showers possible into 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock for some south of I-20. But otherwise, you're good. And then you hit the day tomorrow and it feels fantastic. And it's going to be much more dry air filtering in. And then we will see another round of storms starting to filter into our area back into the weekend. So yeah, that's another concern as well.
Yeah. So I would say after today, we'll pretty much remain dry for the rest of the work week and be a little bit chilly stepping out the door tomorrow morning in the mid 40s. So light jacket type of weather. And then you can shed the layer or two by the afternoon, upper 70s, low 80s, not far from average. Also going to be pretty comfortable humidity wise, but we will start to see that return by Saturday into Sunday ahead of that next system moving in. And then I would say more so the time frame does look like a late Saturday into Sunday. Not necessarily going to say the exact same thing that we saw this past weekend, but it does look like it's going to be the more so the second half of your Saturday and then into the early portion of your Sunday. So giving you that first alert on our next rainmaker with more widespread showers possible. The severe threat not looking as high as it was this past weekend. So that is some good news. Of course, that could change. We'll keep a close eye on that. But as of right now, I would say more than anything, we could be talking about flash flooding just because we haven't seen a lot of rain over the past couple of weeks, obviously minus this weekend. But it's been relatively dry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some flash flooding concerns. And then I would say for the second half of your Sunday, it looks relatively dry. And then by the time we get to the middle of next week, we already could be looking at our next system moving in again. So we're kind of looking at waves of rain moving in over these next 7 to 10 days or so. And with that being said, we could see anywhere between 1 to maybe even 3.5 inches of rain. So overall, we do need the rain, but maybe not all at once, which it doesn't appear that that will be the case. But we may see more of that, more in terms of totals by this weekend.
Yeah, so flash flooding could be a concern with some of these storms, but regardless, we're going to be keeping you updated and we'll know more details by the end of the week. But for now, we're just focusing on the storms coming through today. And then otherwise, not looking all that bad out here in central Mississippi for the rest of the week.
Yeah, and then we've got the system in the middle of the Caribbean. Luckily, because we will have continuous waves pretty much pushing through. It's going to steer any kind of tropical developments out, pretty much not necessarily out to sea, because there may be some impacts to areas in the Caribbean, but not going to affect us here at home. So that is some good news when it comes to the tropics, and not looking half bad. A lot of us still dealing with sunny skies for the time being, but as that front gets closer, we'll see a little bit more cloud cover, and then eventually some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but not looking at severe weather. And then it looked relatively quiet for the remainder of the work week.
Yeah. Otherwise, just make sure you keep your reindeer close by just in case you are heading on out for any lunchtime activities. But that's all we got for you right now. Have a great rest of your day and tune in for more details online and live on air.